Okay, so for our starter today, we're doing the same kind of thing we did yesterday in the lesson and the practice. We're going to identify all the parts of this equation. So step one, place a red line under each coefficient. So I'm choosing shapes and line and red. Now coefficient. I remember what this means because of this part right here. Which means with. The coefficient is the number with the variable, the number in front of the variable. So variables are letters, so x is the variable, so 9 is the coefficient. Let's see, this doesn't have a variable. Oh, okay, x is a variable. What's the invisible coefficient when I don't have a coefficient? It is 1. And in this case, it's actually -1 because we have a negative there. So there's my coefficient, -1. And for this one right here, here's my variable. So in front of it, I have a 7. But again, don't miss that negative. It goes with whatever comes after it. So -7 is the coefficient there. And that's all the coefficients. Place a yellow line under each variable. So I'm going to go with a yellow line under each variable. The variable is a letter, so x in this case. So there's a variable, there's a variable, and there's a variable. Yellow line. Place a green line under each constant. So green constant is the not part of a variable, just a number. And I'm going to underline the whole thing, +2 here. Remember, plus and minus need to go with whatever comes after it. That's a variable term, so not a constant, but 8 is a constant, and that's a variable term. So we got all the constants. Place a purple box around each separate term. Okay, box. I'm going to use this pinky color. It's all right. A box around each term. So 9x is a term. +2 is a term. -1x is a term. That's all my terms on the left side of the equal sign. Over here, I have 8 is a term. And -7x is a term. So everything but the equal sign is in one of these boxes. Everything goes with a term. Okay. Place a gray circle around each expression. So circle, array. An expression is a collection of terms that does not have an equal sign. So over here on the left side, all of this stuff is an expression. And over here on the right side, these two terms are an expression. Then place a blue box around each equation. The equation is the collection of terms that does have an equal sign. So blue box, there's my box, there's blue. Here we go. Oops. Blue box around the whole thing. The whole thing is an equation. Now, underline variable terms with a wavy black line. So I'm going to go to drawing and black, and 1 is good. Okay, variable terms. So a variable term has a letter in it. 9x is a variable term. I'm going to make it kind of a jagged line. And -1x, variable term. And not 8, but -7x, variable term. And underline constant terms with a straight black line. That would be the other terms. So +2, there's a constant term, and 8 is a constant term. And there you go. Starter done. Thanks for your attention.